What did the Buddha say about the end of the world? Many people wonder, did the Buddha predict the end of the world? Would there be a final destruction of the earth, a day of judgment, or a cosmic apocalypse? The Buddha's answer was different from what many people expect. In the Buddhist scriptures, the Buddha spoke about vast cycles of time. He taught that worlds arise, exist for a period, and eventually disappear, only to be formed again later. According to Buddhism, the universe is not moving toward one final ending. Instead, it goes through endless cycles of creation and destruction. One discourse describes periods when the world is destroyed by fire, water, or wind. But the Buddha was not interested in predicting dates or frightening people with visions of catastrophe. His focus was always on suffering and how to end it. In fact, the Buddha said that speculating too much about the beginning or end of the universe does not lead to enlightenment. He compared it to a man struck by a poisoned arrow who refuses treatment until he knows every detail about the arrow and the person who shot it. The man would die before getting the answers. The Buddha taught that the more important question is not, when will the world end, but how can I end greed, hatred, and ignorance in my own mind? There is also a famous teaching where the Buddha said that the end of the world cannot be reached by traveling. No matter how far a person journeys, they cannot find the place where the world ends. Then he explained something profound. The world he was speaking about is the world of human experience, the world of suffering, desire, and perception. The true end of the world, according to the Buddha, happens when craving and ignorance come to an end. When a person reaches enlightenment, they are freed from the cycle of suffering. In this sense, the end of the world is not a cosmic event. It is a spiritual awakening. This teaching shifts our attention away from fear about the future and toward transformation in the present moment. So, did the Buddha believe the physical world would someday be destroyed? Yes, he taught that all conditioned things are impermanent, including entire worlds and universes. But he did not encourage obsession with apocalyptic predictions. Instead, he reminded people that everything changes, everything passes away, and every moment is precious. The real question is not whether the world will end one day. The real question is, what are we doing with the time we have now? That is the wisdom of the Buddha, teaching not about fear of the end, but about awakening before the end arrives. All conditioned things are impermanent. Strive on with diligence. These words capture the Buddha's message. Since everything changes, use your life wisely and cultivate wisdom, compassion, and peace.